Can see each player preparing for the game ahead, pushing out distractions and getting into the zone. From everyone here at 2K, thanks for joining us. We've got a Wednesday afternoon edition of the NBA for you. I'm Brian Anderson, here with Grant Hill and Stan Van Gundy. Stan, one thing you have to appreciate about these two squads is how energetic and athletic they are.
Yeah, look, even in a league of elite athletes, these teams stand out. The pace is going to be pushed tonight, so that remarkable stamina is going to be tested on both sides.
And the starting lineup for the Grizzlies. They've got Ja Morant, Santi Aldama out there with Jaren Jackson. Then there's Jalen Wells.
Yeah, excellent work in pick and roll. Now, Randall looking crafty at creating for himself there.
To the paint. Here's Jackson. And a great assist by Morant as that one goes.
Yeah, you want to get him going as soon as possible. Great way for him to start this game.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what, if he gets into a good rhythm early, watch out.
And Edwards slams it in.
Just a ferocious play by Edwards, taking the contact but staying committed to his finish.
And it's Morant with the ball for the Memphis Grizzlies. And about a minute gone in the first quarter. Jackson with a screen on DiVincenzo. Pass to Jackson. Over Gobert. And no good, trying to use the glass.
Well, he's got the green light in that situation. They want him taking that shot, even if he didn't get it to go.
Here's Jackson. Yep, count it. Jackson's got 6 points.
Well, quick reaction by Jackson Jr. He sees what's happening and gets out in transition to support the play.
Now here's Edwards. Inside. Here's Gobert. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
That's just a great pass. Excellent vision to see the open spot in the defense and lead him to the score.
The Grizzlies have gone 3 of 4, off to a nice start. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
I briefly spoke with Chris Finch. We got to talking about what do you do defensively against Ja Morant, and Coach said staying on top of him isn't easy, so our focus is on shutting down the lanes and not giving him the openings to attack. We want to make Morant force the issue. Putting Morant in tight spots is the name of the game here. Guys, back to you.
As always, Allie, we thank you. And prior to last season, the Timberwolves had never won a playoff series in consecutive seasons, Dan.
Yeah, and so now they make the conference finals 2 seasons in a row, the most sustained success this franchise has ever known.
Edwards finds McDaniels. And the go-ahead bucket, no good.
Just enough of a shot contest to bother him.
Out left to the wing. Five to shoot. There's the 3. It's rebounded by Minnesota. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Well, you can't sleep on McDaniel's athleticism if you're the defense. At 6'9", he can absolutely hammer it home.
Morant surveying the floor. Outside Wells. Pass to Morant. Launches a 3. It's rebounded by Anthony Edwards. Minnesota's gone 0 for 2 from outside. Oh, stolen by Morant. Down low. Here's Wells. Jackson. Hey, in 6 attempts, he's made 5. Talk about efficiency.
At his height, Jackson Jr. just needs to be assertive to successfully attack inside.
Randall with the jam.
He slams it home and gets some extra camera time chilling on the rim.
Yeah, he did spend a little time up there, didn't he? Outside Wells. Aldama outside. Jackson outside. Uncovered. And there's Memphis with another bucket.
Yeah, I like the assertive approach from Jackson Jr., not hesitating for a second off the catch.
Left side, DiVincenzo. Randall, left side. Outside McDaniels. Back to Randall. Soft touch off the glass. 6 points for Julius Randle.
On either side of the pick and roll, Randall is a problem.
And so Morant will bring it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. Aldama outside. Jackson the screen. The three is up. And yes, it's good. He's 7 for 8 now.
Well, Jackson Jr. is a versatile scorer, which is what allows him to catch fire.
And Chris Finch wants a timeout. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys. Maybe alter some of the game plan. Timberwolves trail by 3. McDaniels up top. Here's Randall. Tries again. Outside McDaniels. 6 to shoot. Outside Edwards. Shoots over Jackson. They get it again. It's good on the putback.
Yeah, Gobert showcasing that athleticism.
The Grizzlies have got 7 of 11 shots to find the mark. Some nice ball movement by Memphis. Aldama outside. Here's Wells. And another 3 for Memphis.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Minnesota's gone 0 for 2 from outside. Gobert with a screen on Morant. DiVincenzo, pass to Gobert. Here's Edwards. The shot that time, not on target. Oh, and Jackson with the defensive effort. Here's Wells. Pass to Jackson. Over Gobert. And Gobert with a block.
Well, Rudy loves erasing shots. Every chance he gets, he'll take a swipe at you.
Here's Randall. And it's Randall with the jam.
Boy, oh boy. Both teams lighting it up to start this game.
Yeah, and I'm sure both coaches would like to see more defensive intensity from their teams.
We've seen Anthony Edwards dramatically increase his rate of three-point attempts.
Yeah, Brian, while also increasing his percentage. It makes him that much more dangerous as a scorer. We know he can finish around the rim, and that creates a pick-your-poison situation for the defense.
Timberwolves trail by 4. Edwards looking for an opening. It's McDaniels on the wing. DiVincenzo, pass to Edwards. To the middle. And Randall the bucket on the assist from Edwards. Edwards has got his 3rd assist of the night.
Yeah, great play from Edwards off the pick and roll. Moving the ball around and get another guy a shot.
Morant, the pass to Jackson. Morant with a screen on Gobert. And Jackson, here we go. Out to the right wing. Outside Wells. And the 3 off target. And Minnesota with possession here. Trailing by 2. That ties the game.
A smart idea from McDaniels, looking to convert inside.
And so it's Memphis with it. Outside Morant. Pass to Jackson. Fades and shoots. Gets rebounded by Minnesota. Gobert's got 7 rebounds in the game. And they're dialed in offensively.
Sure are. Staying in attack mode and at the same time playing under control. They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
And Dante DiVincenzo is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul. And so Tomas Isolo calls the timeout. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. And a new group getting ready for the Timberwolves. Reed's checked in for Rudy Gobert. Clark comes in for McDaniels. Dillingham's checked in for Anthony Edwards. And Conley subbed in for DiVincenzo. Williams from long range. Pure from 3-point range. And the Grizzlies lead by 1.
Well, it's a 3-point shooting league. Guys like him are so important for spacing.
You talk about a high-variance team. The Grizzlies keep you guessing, Coach.
Yeah, they do. They're young, brash, a ton of talent, and at times they've seemed poised to take over the West, but it hasn't happened yet.
Memphis has gone 3 of 7 from beyond the arc in the first. That one's good for 2.
Well, you want to shoot a high percentage from the floor? That's where you go with the ball.
Driving in, pass to Reed from the baseline. Off the left rim and out. And the Grizzlies shooting a terrific 58% to start the game. Excellent numbers. Here's Williams, and he lays it up and in. And it's a 4-point Memphis lead. There's 47 seconds left in the first quarter here. Conley passes to Clark. Randall outside. Clark outside. Back to Randall. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Randall's got 14 points for the game. And so it's Memphis with it. Williams passes to Landale. Jackson down low. Randall's there. Jackson gets the bucket. 15 seconds left in the first quarter here. Now Conley. Randall, a screen on Williams. And it's Randall that time on the assist by Conley. 16 points for Julius Randall.
Well, the defense wasn't really bothered by the screen, but he still managed to convert.
It's been all about Jaren Jackson for the Memphis Grizzlies. He was dominant this quarter, scoring in bunches. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Grizzlies.
Well, the coaching staff's game plan is very clear. Move the ball on the perimeter and shoot the shots with no hesitation.
Yeah, and also a great job hustling on turnovers and turning them into points. Defense creating offense so far in this one.
On the court for the Grizzlies. Jackson out there with Jock Landale. Then it's Williams. Then there's Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. And it's Spencer in at the 2. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Thanks. The Grizzlies back among the top teams in the West after a down season in 2023-24. Ja Morant said, quote, "The confidence never left. As far as chemistry, we've been around each other for a while and we know each other well. This is my team. I'm confident in my team every step of the way." Back to you.
They play with swagger. Okay, Allie, thanks for the report. Clark, the pass to Randall. Clark with a screen on Jackson. Here's Randall. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Randall's got 18.
Yeah, nice play by Randall. He can take up space in there and has great short area quickness.
Pass to Landale. And he gets that one. And the Grizzlies lead by 4.
Coach is loving the ball movement.
Well, the Timberwolves shooting the ball 70% in this game. And here's Randall. Fires the 3. That shot, no good. And we've got a whistle. He was fouling with a purpose. And in that spot, in that situation, it's got to be a transition take foul. Memphis shooting their first free throw of the game. As someone who helped make the game what it is today, what do you think of the modern NBA, Stan?
Well, look, B.A., skill level has never been higher. These players are the best that have ever played the game. We got more guys on the floor who can shoot the ball, more guys who can handle and pass. So the game is at its height. There is always going to be things that can be improved, but we've got to really appreciate what we're seeing in today's players.
And so Tuomas Isalo calls the timeout. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. And really an offensive transformation for the Grizzlies since 2024, Graham.
Yeah, they're pushing the pace, playing a unique style with a lot of cutting and movement off the ball, crashing the offensive glass. I mean, it all seems to be working.
Clock at 6. Conley against Morant. And Conley grabs the miss.
Probably should have scored there. He usually does.
Here's Randall, outside Conley. Book it, and it's Randall with the assist.
And not just a jump shooter, Conley is also adept at finding real estate close to the rim.
Morant, the pass to Landale. Here's Jackson. Up and in on the layup. Jackson's got 6.
Able to get a layup out of that one. That's just soft defense there.
Pass to Dillingham. Randall on the screen. To the inside. Count the bucket. Coming off a perfectly placed pass. Randall's got 20.
See, now that layup isn't possible without the help of the pick.
Here's Morant. Oh, the big dunk right over Julius Randall.
Yeah, he's looking pretty much unstoppable. Morant making the defense regret that physicality.
Shannon's checked in for the Timberwolves. Anthony Edwards comes in for Dillingham. Prosper's checked in for Memphis. Here's Edwards. Anthony Edwards rips it down.
Wow, no problem going right at the bigger defender.
Grizzlies lead by 4. Outside Wells. Morant with a screen on Edwards. Here's Prosper. Off target from outside. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. It's Edwards with a drive, and Edwards slams it in.
Well, everything about Edwards' drive makes it dangerous. His speed, his agility, and his lack of fear.
Morant with it. Pass to Landale. And a strong finish with 2 hands.
Oh, what ferocity on the throwdown. I just love when he goes up with purpose.
Where was the D right there? The effort lacking big time.
And with the score as close as it is, these are the opportunities you truly can't allow.
This is his second trip to the line in the game. And some changes here for the Timberwolves. Gobert comes in for Reed, and McDaniels is subbed in for Shannon. And Memphis also making a switch. Aldama's checked in. Morant against Conley. Morant, the pass to Aldama. The 3-ball. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Yeah, Aldama can stretch the floor for you when the big man finds quality openings at the arc.
And yep, it's good. Conley's got 5 points in the quarter.
Well-placed pass in the hands of a guy ready to attack.
So Tuomas Isalos decided to call timeout here. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. Well, Grant, we've heard Anthony Edwards talk about trusting his teammates. He understands you need everybody.
Yeah, a lot falls on his shoulders offensively with this team, BA. So those playmaking decisions in the moment, a lot easier said than done.
DiVincenzo, he's checked in for Mike Conley. Shot's good by Morant.
Well, when Morant makes that move, the defense is almost helpless.
Pass to Randall. He takes it in, and it's Randall with the jam.
Well, you love the unselfishness, makes the next pass, and enables his team to capitalize on the possession.
And it's Morant with the ball for the Memphis Grizzlies. They lead by 4. Shoot from the baseline. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Edwards on the go, and Edwards slams it in.
Yeah, doing it with speed and style. Edwards putting on a show at the rim.
Here's Morant. That one a little long. The Timberwolves have gone 8 for 9 here in the second. Edwards, a pass to Gobert. Using the size. Gobert.
Yeah, inside, Gobert can be a true monster. Using his size and reach very effectively.
Aldama outside. Pass to Landale. Outside Wells. Aldama right side. Some nice ball movement by Memphis. And again, it's Memphis missing.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Talk about a guy who plays above the rim, Anthony Edwards.
The Grizzlies have gotten 7 of 12 shots to go here in the second. Now Wells. To stop the run. hits the trifecta. And the Grizzlies lead by 1.
He just brings a great feel for the game at the offensive end.
Here's DiVincenzo. Good. The assist goes to Edwards. Edwards got his 5th assist in this one. And the lead just keeps changing hands.
5 times already, and we still haven't gotten out of the first half.
To the middle. Ooh, Gobert with a steal. Outside Edwards. From outside the arc. Oh, Edwards! Money on the triple.
Well, you have to be careful with Edwards on the arc because he is completely fearless.
The 3. It's rebounded by Minnesota. Gobert's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. And Edwards slams it in.
And sends it home with some passion.
I think he's rubbing it in a little bit here, hanging up there like that. Grizzlies trail by 6. And he says right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
Talk about timing. That lead pass was right on cue.
And Chris Finch wants a timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. Reed's checked in for Minnesota. Jaren Jackson, he's checked in for Memphis. Over to the left wing. Gobert finds DiVincenzo. Back to Gobert. Oh, the tower with the power move.
Yeah, nice timing in the pick and roll. Gobert finishing the job.
Memphis has gone 2 of 5 from distance here in the second quarter. Outside Wells. Pass to Aldama. Now Morant. Jackson, right side. Shot clock at 6. Aldama, the pass to Morant. DiVincenzo with the steal. Here's Edwards. Edwards all the way to the rim.
Talk about a guy who runs the floor. Edwards gets down there on the fast break so quickly.
And Jaden McDaniels picks up the foul. That's his first foul. And there's 1:38 left in the second period. Wells, the pass to Jackson, lays it up and banks it in. Jackson's got 19 points.
Well, not only is he putting up the numbers, but he's doing it at a very efficient.
Oh, Edwards with style and authority.
Yeah, Edwards has some big bounce in his step.
.116 left in the first half of basketball. Morant, pass to Jackson. Over Gobert. Hits the front of the rim and out.
He'll probably hear about that shot selection when he gets back to the bench. Maybe not their best option now.
And here's Reed. No made baskets yet. Outside Edwards. Outside McDaniels. Just 5 to shoot. Reed a screen on Jackson. McDaniels, that's good. And now a 10-point Timberwolves lead.
Like a matador. Olay! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
An unorganized defense like that is not going to help them close this deficit.
And that one drops for him.
Well, you guys know I love analytics, but I still like the mid-range, especially when he's taking the shot.
Now here's Edwards. He's got 19. Reed sets a screen. To the paint. A slam dunk by Reed.
Well, if you're going to let him get that close to the rim, that's what's going to happen. Leaving no room for error with the slam.
And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves ending the quarter up 10. And it's mostly due to their superb shooting. They've wasted very few possessions. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this. happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. Julius Randle has been sensational.
He's been on a tear so far, throwing down some vicious dunks. I was a little worried for the rim in the first half.
Well, as a defense, you can't allow him that much room in the post. That's just asking for trouble.
Edwards is the 2, McDaniels the 3. Randle and Gobert are in the middle, and it's DiVincenzo in at the point guard position. So that's the lineup from Minnesota.
Look, you love to see this kind of team chemistry. Let's see more of that.
When it comes to Randle, he's had doubters over the years, Stan, but his talent's undeniable.
Yeah, B.A., look, there's no questioning Randle's ability to score and rebound down low. And his post-passing gets overlooked sometimes, too.
Down low. Oh, got a piece of it. Wells with it. He's picked up by Edwards. Out of bounds. The Timberwolves will take it. Minnesota leading by 12. Randle with the drive. Yes, it's good. Randle's got 24 points.
Yeah, Randle's so powerful on the take. Really tough for a defender to get in front.
Morant against DiVincenzo. Back to Morant. Jacks up a 3. Randle pulls down the board.
His shot selection's been poor. If I were coaching this team, he'd be sitting next to me.
To the left side wing. Here's Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Well, when Edwards gets this hot, all an opponent can hope to do is limit the damage.
And so Morant will bring it up for the Grizzlies. Still looking for their first bucket of the second half. The shake. Yes, sir! Ja can throw it down.
Oh, wait. Big finish. Big time. And man, did they need that.
You can tell he's trying to get him going with that dunk.
Yeah, he saw the opportunity to finish with some authority, trying to fire his guys up.
And since the halftime break, their offense has just been on another level.
Well, the coaching staff made some adjustments for the second half, and they've come out with focus and execution.
And so Tuomas Isilo calls the timeout. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. Second half of play here with just under 2.5 minutes passed. Some nice ball movement by Memphis. Aldama offline with a 3. The Timberwolves lead by 16. And Edwards slams it in.
And they're refusing to take a break, even with a nice lead. They just continue to attack. You have to love it.
Yeah, to put together this kind of performance at both ends of the floor on the road, it's impressive.
Here's Morant. And the layup is good off the glass. Morant's got 9 points.
Well, that's Morant, always applying the pressure.
Here's Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Credit them for making the right halftime adjustments.
Well, sometimes you just make shots, but they've certainly come out on a tear here in the third quarter.
Outside Wells. Here's the pick. There's the triple. The rebound by the Timberwolves. Randle's got 4 rebounds now. McDaniels passes to Edwards, and it's good. 2 points. Edwards has got 27.
They're simply not missing. Unreal.
Well, as a coach, this is when you enjoy what you're watching. Your team playing well and everything just flowing.
The drive by Morant. That's bucket number 5. He's 5 for 12 now. The Timberwolves lead by 18. DiVincenzo finds Edwards. Randle outside. Back to Edwards. Randle on the screen. 5 on the clock. Edwards, that's good.
Right there, Edwards uses the screen to create the space he needs.
Now Morant. He's got 11. Outside Wells. Pass to Jackson. Over Gobert. Jackson can't get it to go.
You won't see him miss that one too many times.
Yeah, it was a great look. Sometimes they don't fall. You've just got to keep taking great shots.
Nice shot by DiVincenzo.
Well, when you move the ball, you open up the defense. Great job to make the unselfish play.
And Grant, this defense of the Timberwolves, one of the league's stingiest.
Well, if you look up and down their lineup, not many weak links for opponents to target. And then, of course, you've got 4-time Defensive Player of the Year, Rudy Gobert, on that back line. BA, they're tough.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. Ja Morant looking to lead the way. He said, I set the tone. My teammates feed off of it, and I love to compete. That's how we all grew up, playing on the blacktop outside, competing at a high level when there was no cameras around. Back to you.
He's got that alpha mentality. Allie, thanks for the report. Grizzlies trail by 21. Wells, the pass to Jackson. The shot no good. Ooh, great D that time from Gobert. And the Timberwolves with possession here. DiVincenzo finds Gobert. Back to DiVincenzo. It's McDaniels on the wing. Give him 8. Randall deciding where to go with it. Puts it up from 15. That shot is off.
Well, he's more than comfortable in the mid-range, but you can't make them all.
Pass to Wells. It's Jackson, high post. Edwards against Morant. Aldama outside. Let's go with a 3. And a great assist by Morant as that one goes. Morant's got his 5th assist in this one.
As a big, unless you're a dedicated rim runner, have to be some kind of threat from distance.
Here's Edwards. Oh, my goodness!
What a ferocious drive by Edwards, fending off the defense with ease.
And so Morant will bring it up for the Grizzlies. Pass to Aldama. Morant against DiVincenzo. Now Aldama. Shot clock at 5. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. Wells off the mark there with a 3.
That's just a great effort on the defensive side. Plastic to the shoe.
Outside, DiVincenzo. Randall, a screen on Morant. DiVincenzo, pass to Randall. That one goes in. And it's now 26 points for Julius Randle.
And this is what you want to do when you've got a big lead. Must stay aggressive.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless. Building this lead in every way possible.
McDaniels with it, and Wells picks him up defensively. Randall, a screen on Morant. The drive by DiVincenzo. Count it. DiVincenzo's got 9 points.
Well, the screen is what gave him space to make his move.
Jackson outside. Outside Morant. Back to Jackson. Outside Morant. Launches it. Edwards pulls it in. Inside. Here's McDaniels. Count that one. He's now 5 for 8.
And I love how he's pushing the tempo and creating for others. He does this game in and game out. Incredible.
Yeah, when you're moving the ball like that, it just keeps everyone engaged in the game.
Jackson against Gobert. Fade away. Good on the bucket. Jackson's got 21.
Well, from that 13, 15-foot range, Jackson is automatic. You can't give him those.
And the Timberwolves will go for a different look here. Naz Reid's checked in for Gobert. Miller comes in for Randall. Clark is checked in for McDaniels. And Conley subbed in for DiVincenzo. Miller can't get it to go. And here are the Grizzlies. Outside Morant. Jackson outside. Pass to Caldwell Pope. That three's off the mark. Minnesota has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. And Edwards with the basket on the assist by Clark. Edwards has got 14 points now in the second half. And the Grizzlies shooting it well, around 55% for the game. And it's Morant off the drive. Conley with some nice D. And here's Minnesota now. Goes up and lays it in, nice and easy. And now that's 35 points for Anthony Edwards.
Well, I love when guys like Edwards work inside. Don't settle for jumpers. Get a solid look close to the rim.
Morant, the pass to Landale. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
Tossing a pass to the interior. That's what you want to do. Get into the paint.
Memphis shooting their 3rd free throw attempt of the game. Caldwell Pope against Edwards. And he gets the bucket. Edwards has got 37.
Well, they expect this from him, and he's a big reason they're out in front right now.
But if it goes, no good. Misses at the buzzer. Anthony Edwards has been on display for Minnesota. He's nearing the 40-point mark, just getting whatever shot he... And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
You can count on him to deliver a few assists like this one each and every night.
Well, that is what coaches want from their point guard. Set others up, play the game the right way.
And as we head into the 4th, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. On the court for Memphis to start the 4th. Morant runs point with KCP to his side. Williams is out there with Jackson, and it's Landale in at the 5, roaming the paint. Here's Dillingham. He's covered by Caldwell Pope. Outside for Randall. Back to Reed. Book it, and it's Randall with the assist.
And Reed is a very active player. Love seeing him be this aggressive inside.
Morant against Conley. Morant, the pass to Landale. Now Jackson. Back to Landale. The shot from the low post is good. Here's Randall. Here's Conley. Ja Morant grabs the miss. We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Williams passes to Morant. Kicks it out to Jackson. From downtown, gets rebounded by Minnesota. Randall's got 7 rebounds in the game. He can't get that one to fall. For Memphis, they've gone 2 of 3 to open the 4th quarter. Caldwell Pope, the pass to Jackson. And he banks in the layup.
Nice read. Sets his teammate up. You like how they're sharing the ball.
Morant against Conley. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
You're not going to get stops against him unless you give an effort.
The Grizzlies have gone 3 of 4 in the 4th and looking confident on offense. Jackson outside. Gets rebounded by Minnesota. Clark outside. Pass to Reed. Nice D from Landale. And so it's Morant who brings up the ball for the Memphis Grizzlies. And there's the foul. It'll go on Julius Randle. That'll be a 2nd foul of the game. Anthony Edwards is checked in for Dillingham. The Grizzlies also with a sub. Aldama's checked in for Jackson. Outside, Caldwell Pope. Back to Aldama. Some nice ball movement by Memphis. Williams' shot is good.
Well, look, Aldama is a very good passer out of the front court.
The Timberwolves lead by 22. And there's a whistle. That goes on Vince Williams. That's foul number 2 for him.
Yeah, I think he's letting his emotions get the better of him on that foul.
The Timberwolves making a switch here. Dillingham's checked in. Randall outside. The Timberwolves again can't hit. For Memphis, they've gotten 4 shots out of 6 attempts to drop so far in the fourth. Outside Morant. From 13, Reed with the rebound.
He just couldn't finish the job that time, and too bad, because it was a nice look.
And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Reliable approach, getting the ball in the paint and going to work.
Here's Landale. And a great assist by Morant as that one goes. Morant's got his 7th assist here tonight.
Yeah, anyone can appreciate the skillfulness of Morant's passing.
Randall outside. 3-pointer. Ja Morant grabs the miss. Morant's got his 4th rebound in this one. Pass to Caldwell Pope. 3-pointer, no good. The Timberwolves lead by 22. Here's Reed. A slam dunk by Reed.
That's what Reed brings to the table. He's got an impressive combination of strength and mobility.
Memphis has gone 1 for 3 in the fourth quarter from range. Now here's Landale. Outside, Caldwell Pope. Outside Morant. 6 on the shot clock. Up and over Conley. And it's Morant missing.
Well, if you have the space, you have to take that shot. He missed it, but he's trying to keep the defense honest.
Right side Edwards. The shot, no good. Excellent D there from Aldama. And that's an intentional foul.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
And Minnesota with some changes. Rudy Gobert's checked in for Reed. And Jaden McDaniels subbed in for Dillingham. Here's Jackson with the drive. It's blocked by Gobert. DiVincenzo, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. That one misses for Jackson. I think many would say Jaren Jackson Jr. has an incredibly complete game, Coach.
Yeah, offense, defense, no room for complaints, BA. Rebounding, he has the tools to dominate, but the numbers are still coming around.
Here's Morant. Not enough on that one as it misses.
Yeah, well, that's a shot the defense is probably going to let him keep taking.
Outside McDaniels. 3-pointer. It's hauled in by Ja Morant. Morant's got 5 rebounds tonight. Pass to Aldama. 4-3. Wells, that's good.
Well, the defense gave that away. He's a skilled shooter who you have to contest at the arc.
Out to DiVincenzo. Back to Edwards. And the layup falls. Edwards got 39.
Well, you love assisted hoops. That's good offense.
Outside Wells. The 3. Good. And the setup by Morant. Morant's got 8 assists here tonight.
They're really employing a deep-range initiative here in the fourth, and it's working.
Yeah, it's always a little risky to lean this hard on the three-point shot, but when you're knocking him down, you might as well keep riding.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
Well, I've been a little surprised by how many mid-range jump shots they're taking and hitting, but so far, that seems to be the recipe that's working for them.
Yeah, another thing, this offense came in aggressive, driving into the lane, forcing the defense to try to adjust. So far, the defense hasn't had enough of an answer. They are unconscious from outside, and so far, the defense has had no answer.
Look, when the 3 is falling like this, there's not a whole lot you can do defensively.
McDaniels can't hit.
Finding space on the perimeter, but he couldn't capitalize.
Wells misses.
The defense does just enough to alter that shot.
Here's DiVincenzo. Oh, and Jackson with the block. Puts the move on. Nice! That one's good.
Yeah, this is when they need to lean on him more. Get him the ball and let him build some momentum.
Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Hanging on the rim, just showing off.
That's how you extend the glory right there. Grizzlies trail by 19. Here's Jackson. Oh, the lead pass. Great dish.
Assisted buckets. Every team wants them. They show you're running effective team offense.
DiVincenzo. Gobert. And that one's good with extra effort on the glass. And the Timberwolves lead by 19.
Minnesota foul with Davis. Second personal foul. 15 foul. At the line.
The first one falls.
Number 23, 2 shots.
No good on the second free throw.
Every point matters in a game like this. We should remember that in this free throw when it's all said and done.
Here's DiVincenzo. Randall! Oh, it's stolen. And up the court come the Grizzlies on the break. Now Morant. And there's a 3-second violation. And the Timberwolves going with a whole new group out there.
Substitution on the court.
The Timberwolves lead by 18.
It looks like it'll be a big win for them here. Time to just cruise to the end of the game and chalk up the victory for the Timberwolves.
All their efforts on the boards ended up paying off.
And just two tough rebounding teams, but they gave the extra effort and were rewarded for it.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Anthony Edwards.
Well, he was the reliable option for them on just about every possession. So dependable, always making the right decision.
Well, the Timberwolves shooting just 38% here in the fourth. And he slams it down.
This has to feel good. They gave their fans a show and secured the W.
Yep, the crowd gets to go home feeling good about the win tonight. Their team looked impressive.
The 8-footer. There's the block. 8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Driving inside. Outside Reed. Here's Juzang. Just 5 on the clock. And again, it's Minnesota converting.
Leaving nothing to chance. This run shutting the door on them.
Yeah, this run has poured a bucket of water on any ember of a potential comeback.
And so it's Minnesota easily grabbing this one, showing that they're the far superior team.